Hello and welcome back to Starfield 2026. We are in the Ryujin quest line, and we're up to the quest called Top Secrets, where we finally get to meet Ularu Chen. I've been considering whether maybe in the future I ought to bundle up a bunch of short quests together. Maybe make them chapters in a longer video, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of being able to just bring up a short video and look at one quest. And it's in a playlist, so if you want to go quest to quest to quest, you just pop up the playlist and let it run.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
We haven't been on this floor. Executives. Can
I help you?
So we check in with Maeve. Hey, Maeve.
Name and appointment.
Pix here to see Ularu Chen.
Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
Let's take a moment to get a picture. Oops. Photo mode. This is the dreaded Ularu Chen. Actually, see if I can frame her in that circle. This really doesn't catch how evil she is. I don't like Ularu. There we go.
God, Ularu.
In fact, let's bring this a little bit. I don't need that picture of her. You tell I've taken a lot of pictures in the past.
Is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. No, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far?
Yeah, right up my alley.
In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments, and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
She's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Ryczek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd. Is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them. Negotiation it is, then. Because losing such a valuable asset is certain to have repercussions. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
Yeah, got it.
You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
Got
You
it.
spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope she doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I've got my eye on
Okay, so onward and outward. Travel to Sidonia. We've already been through here a few times. Rendezvous with Simon Ryczek.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Okay. So it's gonna pop a bottle of wine in case we have to persuade him. There we go.
Wait to get out of this place. You lost?
Hey.
Just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going.
you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just wish Sidonia had a bit more to offer while I'm trying to enjoy my unemployment. Not much in the way of entertainment around here. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
Razor Derby is the only real sport.
You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
10,000 credits, not a fucking chance. Let's see. Let's hear about the side job. I don't need to persuade.
What's the reason?
Let's just do the side
As
job.
you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Milai Liskova. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my fee to be waived. She's a freelance mercenary, used to work for Inception Technologies. But she likes her independence, so she went into business for herself. She specializes in killing for the right price. So before you get any second thoughts, you should think of it as doing the settled systems a favor. Liskova has a sentimental attachment to that gun. Even named it Ember. She'd never just hand it over. It saved her life once or twice. Seems whenever it falls into enemy hands, it has a tendency to backfire or jam. On top of that, she's superstitious, which makes the gun all the more precious to her.
Okay. That's what it takes.
Good. Malai's ship is called the Datura. And like I said, you can find her in orbit around Saturn. Just remember to bring the gun back as proof.
Okay.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see
I think I can just jump from here. Oh, I probably want to get into orbit first. Check and make sure we've got energy to all the weapons. Just in case we jump into a firefight.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprises.
We should put those doors in at some point, but let's let that wait for ship build video. We may end up redesigning now that we know that we can control what doors go where. I'm not sure which doors are mandatory. And I'm suspecting that these double high modules, it was showing the doors on those anyway, so I'm wondering if the door placing mod isn't yet updated for the new modules. But that means that we would just want to build the ship around the old method without using the new modules. Give up the new modules? Right. I need to get in the cockpit. R for cockpit. There we go.
Lifting off now.
But this does mean that I can do my old Star Turkey build without the passageways
Locks in.
and still not have the verticals. Yay! Okay, so the mission is on Nirvana. Hold on, is that right? Oops. It made the attack of the Terran Armada current. That's not good. I almost jumped there. We don't want to start that yet. Find the Datura in Saturn's orbit. It's in the same system, so I can cruise to it. We're currently all set up on power. I wonder if I can talk her down rather than shooting her. Like, just get the gun.
That's far enough. State your business or I open fire. That's more like it. So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for salvage. Simon's been trying to kill me for years and failed miserably. So, why haven't you opened fire? Talk. To killing me?
Okay, my crew liked that.
Me killing you, huh? Don't think I couldn't take you out if I wanted to.
So gained affinity and I got the little self-esteem buff.
Perhaps, but just how do you propose we manage that? Because I intend on staying very much alive.
He wants your gun.
He wants the very thing that protects my life. Of course he does. He knows I would never... All right. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have my word, you won't be harmed, for whatever that's worth.
Okay, so get within 500 meters and dock.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Oh, good Lord. Sarah, no. So don't talk to the companions until we're done with Ryujin. I don't want to end up locked in a companionship thing. Because there are quests coming up with Ryujin that I need to do solo. As in, we get to stealth sneak a lot more. Okay, boarding the Datura. Besides, I'm about to do things that might piss them off. Okay, lady, let's get some wine. I'm probably going to have to talk you out of the gun. Let's get a picture of her.
I'm impressed. Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her. We were a thing for a while, until the coward sold me out. I'm sure he regrets it, considering I survived the attempt on my life. And now, I live to blackmail him and make his life a living hell. So if Simon told you I wanted him dead, it's a lie. I want him very much alive and suffering. The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Well, I'll take her off your hands. We can
Will you?
seal this up.
You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit.
Yeah, I can persuade you.
Is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship. I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind.
I'm going to try diplomacy on her.
I'm still talking, aren't I? Okay. Fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different?
Okay, so at this point, we could kill her and take the ship. Okay, there are people that do that. I'm not going to do that, though.
I already gave you Ember, and the truth is, you don't. Something you may want to keep in mind next time you make a deal with a total stranger. Spoken like so many others in my life, and look who's still alive. You can determine what that means for yourself. I guess Simon chose wisely, for once. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
Yeah, like I said, if you want the Datura, it's not a bad ship. You could, at this point, pull out a weapon and shoot her. And you'd end up with this nice little ship, which has got some windows and some control modules, and yeah, it doesn't suck. Quick tour here. Place to live downstairs, a couch. I can steal a trauma pack. It's not really stealing. See, if there's no little red mark on it, it's not stealing. So apparently we're free to loot the heck out of this place if we wanted to. Don't need to. Okay, back to the cockpit. Now, by letting her go, if we ever happen to encounter her in space again, she will be hostile. She will attack us. But that's okay. The Deter is a nice ship, but it's got nothing on us. Okay. Back to Simon. D. Need to check out something real quick. There we go.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the...
So that was all just a little side mission. I'm going to have to make a note that I'm actually doing 2 quests on this one. That was... was there a separate quest for her? No, she's just part of this main quest. I don't think it would show in here. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't count as a separate quest.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
I don't think we have to persuade him again.
Who survived the devil herself? Well, either that or you decided to pay up. Wait a minute. You spoke to that lie-weaving terrormorph? You should have just outright killed her. Cool those thrusters. She's lying, I swear. We have a history. A long one. Love, hate, betrayal. It's all in there. I screwed her over one too many times, and she's been out for blood ever since. Blackmail? Ew, I wish. That'd be the least of my worries. I may have given her name to the UC at one point, but believe me, once I escaped, I wiped all the data they had on her. Only it was too late. They sent a unit after her. She and her sister escaped, but her brother wasn't so lucky.
Oof.
But before you go feeling sorry for
You've got a
her,
sister.
don't. There are ecliptic mercs, House Varun zealots. Ram made them look like saints. Did I ever? These days I take great care when it comes to making enemies. If I'm going to piss someone off, it's with good reason. So, back to business. You got the gun.
I got the gun.
We loved each other. For a time.
Let's see what story he gets for
Our
this
line
one.
of work, relationships become the best weapon to hold against you. I betrayed her, and her brother paid the price. It's not something I'm proud of.
So the intimidation line gets me the additional information that she has a sister.
Let's hope it's finally possible. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind.
Okay, let's get back to business.
Yes, let's. Enough about the past. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself.
Infinity
I'm also
again?
giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself. Nice doing business with you.
Okay, so read his file, listen to the audio file, download stuff from his computer. What do we get? We got Ember, which is a laser pistol. We'll have to check our weapon DPS listings to see if it is reasonable or not. So long barrel, holographic sight, focal lens, tactical grip, ignition beams, and amplifier. We've got a storage slate we're going to use for downloading. We've got an audio file to listen to and a file to read.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway?
Okay, I can't read and listen at the same time, apparently. Okay, so text file, it's got a schedule. Leaves lock condos at 7:30. Leaves for lunch at 11. Leaves for lunch, so between 11 and 1:30. He's away from the office. Then he stays in the office until 5. So it looks like he's out most of the time. That's good. And if he's in, we just consult this to find out how long to wait. Good.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. It's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal.
The miner's pretty
We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own
must be a
game.
fun job. Or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
Stanley's computer. No, Stanley, I am hidden. Let's take care of it. Okay, outside only, inside only, either. 2, 3, 4, 5. They've each got 5. That can only fit there. That can only fit there. These two are identical. Easy peasy. Let's grab the Project Dominion stuff. We need to do another. Oh darn. Outside only, either, inside only. So inside. So it's this guy and this guy for the outside. I love it when there's only one possible place to put these things. Makes it so simple. Download files. Requires additional decryption. Meetings. So he has a presentation teleconference with Nina Hart and Lucas Drexler. 3 p.m. today. We've downloaded the files. That doesn't mean they're not there anymore. Inbox. Nina Hart. Oh, Nina's deal with Quantum broke, fall through. Oh, darn. Here's window 3 a.m. 3:15. That's typical. Don't expect me to cover for you this time. Stanley is apparently a bit of a Goomba. That's fine. So we got the deal. We got the files. Got the information. We got a new gun, which is kind of junky. But it looks cool. I'm interested in finding out what it means by a holographic sight. I'm going to try it out a little bit at some point because I want to know if it's going to backfire or fail on me. If we see somebody named Liskova, it might be her sister. Just like we saw Ranger Price and then we saw the lawyer named Price. What am I doing? Let's just fast travel back. There we go. Back all the way up to Ilara's office.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it.
Yeah, this thing's called Project Dominion.
Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Okay. Moving top secrets forward. It's not done yet. So Ilara is taking us to someone named Masako. Got to be her boss.
Wander into any restricted areas.
Is that a UPC code on the back of that thing? I hate labels on clothes like that.
Hey, Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity LTD has...
I need a picture of this. There we go.
On Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are.
We need Fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
She gave me some Hippolyta. That's good stuff.
Going to be on the job hunt if he can't figure this one out.
Lara is really big on the negging. And I believe...
Ah, the lovely Miss Amada. How can I help?
Cut the crap, Dalton. I'm sending an operative your way, along with some files to your computer.
I'll be ready.
Not
And
for
that's-
this one, but I trust you'll get it done.
That's the end of the Top Secrets quest, so I'm going to cut the recording here, and we'll be back with the next part in a moment.